Welcome to Good Mythical More, the place where we give a tier list ranking of the best chips. See if you agree with us. We know our chips.
But first, how about we do a freeze frame?
I think it's already happened. But I'm still doing this for some reason.
Pick a frame, mini frame.
And then put something on it that we can't see, but you did.
I love these. I've never participated personally.
You love these.
Tier lists. I watch people make them. I see people react to them.
Okay.
Like a bystander. Like a little boy watching someone play kickball and thinking, boy, that would be fun, but I'm scared.
Yeah.
And today is the day that we, together, someone who's always wanted to play kickball and someone who's never, ever heard of kickball, deciding to play kickball for the first time.
Is it the red ball kickball?
Yes.
The classic one. Is it a real big giant one? Or
It's medium size and they're rolling it, but they're not playing on a baseball field. We're playing just in the grass.
Oh, so
it's bumpy.
It's bumpy.
You could be like
know.
totally locked in the last minute, and it goes right over your foot and you fall and
Whiff.
you look like an idiot.
Yeah, if you whiff on kickball, boy, you are the laughing stock of the play yard.
So that may be about to happen. Okay.
We are going to create a single-use tier list. I don't know what that means. I bet I do.
Let's just
Only
go
use it
ahead.
once.
Let's go ahead and start with something we will agree on, which
That
is
we don't
putting
like.
cheddar and sour cream in S tier.
Yeah, but you don't want to start with that, right?
You
want
do.
to. You want to.
Everybody knows that already. Everybody knows that. That's you gotta start on the ends, and when it gets interesting, is in the middle.
Really?
Yeah.
That's the beauty of a tier list.
I mean, I'm just saying, if the tier list is not so much about going through, it's about tinkering with it to make it perfect.
So we can move them around. We can only use them once.
Yeah. Hold on. Can we move them around, or is that what single-use tier list means?
You can move them.
I didn't think that's what single-use meant.
I've not had the truffle kettle, so we need to come back to that. I'm very tempted. Truffles always tempt me.
I don't like pizza-flavored things. I like pizza.
I'm with you on that. That's not necessary. Let's D it.
We're D'ing
Give it the D! Yeah!
Pizza is pizza, and it should not be flavoring anything else.
Salt and vinegar is a beloved flavor, and if Christy was here, she's not, she never is. She is sometimes. She does the plants here now.
I see her sometimes, but usually she's behind a plant. And then I have to go around to the other side of the plant and make sure it's her.
It's because she does not want to talk to you.
Yeah, I know that.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
My problem is that I'm going to put...
So I would put it at A then, salt and vinegar.
Yeah, I was going to say that my problem would be that I want to put too many things at S tier. So I agree. I like the restraint you just shown.
Oh.
Okay.
got-
Dill pickle.
Ooh.
It's really, really strong. It's not S tier. I think the problem with dill pickle chips is that halfway through the bag, you're kind of like, I want to switch up.
It's a good thing to have in your pantry, and the things that I get aren't chips though. They're the dill pickled Rice Crisps. Something about those, they're like high dose dill, and they're really good.
But this is in the flavor of
Quaker discs, whatever those are made out of.
Quaker discs, I'm pretty sure is what they call them.
Quaker rice discs in dill flavor.
Are they called rice cakes? Because that's probably what they're called.
Dabazam.
Okay.
But as a chip, I've never had it.
I think it's a B. I think it's B.
Put it at B. Oh crap, all dressed. That's my guilty pleasure right there. All dressed are, I think.
They're A though, right? They're not S.
It's almost S, man.
I think if we both agree, it's S.
You don't think all dressed are S tier?
I think all dressed has too much barbecue flavor in it. To make it S tier. I think it's A tier.
So you're saying you don't like barbecue, and I agree with that. So let's put barbecue at D.
D. Barbecue's
Yes!
D. Yeah.
We agree with that.
Barbecue flavor is the biggest letdown ever. I mean, it's the most overrated flavor. Anybody with us on this? Yeah, see. Oh, okay. Some of y'all are smart.
I hate it. It's
Because
just,
this is a test of
and
intelligence.
it's not even that it tastes bad. It's just that
It kind of does, though.
I mean, you have all these other chips you can choose.
You know why we don't like it? Because it's barbecue sauce flavored.
Yeah, we're not big fans of
Barbecue is not
sauce.
sauce. Barbecue is meat.
That's right. And barbecue sauce covers bad meat.
Yeah.
But what if it was Sweet Baby Ray's?
It'd be a C.
It'd be a C. That's all I could do.
I like Sweet Baby Ray's. If it was barbecue sauce flavor, then I feel like my heart could open to it, like it's open to kickball.
We're taking a stand and we're leaving it at D, Stevie.
Okay.
I know you want to move it to C. I mean, anything that is, if it goes in S tier, I just can't stop. It's just, it's the definition of a guilty pleasure because I've pleasured myself so much that I feel guilty with it.
Right, that's exactly what that means. Thank you for explaining it.
Yeah, I identified a new guilty pleasure.
Oh.
If you'll indulge me, now that I think about it. Do I want to share this?
Yes.
Peeing outside. In general, yes.
On your own property?
Well, I do want to know what you think about this.
Okay, I think I'm going to judge you. I'm just. You know what? I'll try to remove all judgment, but I feel like I want to judge you.
Every night, at least two times, when I'm at home, I'm in charge of taking the dogs out to go potty.
You're peeing with the dogs?
And
Oh my God.
I mean, it starts with just they're at the
showing them
door.
the way?
They've really got to go, but I also have to go. But if I don't let them out now, what are they going to do? They're going to go in the house when I'm going in the house. So I take them outside, and then one time it just hit me. It was like I can't hold it, and so I peed where the dogs pee.
Oh God. Oh my God. I'm never coming to your house again.
Well, hold on. I didn't expect that much judgment from an emergency situation, but now that I've made it a habit,
Yeah. Now you. Yeah. I knew that's where it was going. Hold on. You have like. Both of us, you know, we live in Los Angeles. Both of us, there's not like expansive grounds that we live on, right? Like we both have like concrete yards essentially, and
I have a little bit of, I have a gravel strip where the dogs and I pee.
this is. Hold on. First of all, have you registered the smell of your gravel strip just by dog piss alone?
How do you do that?
By going outside and smelling it.
Is that a government agency?
I mean,
Call in the registrar?
The crazy thing about this is that literally last week, I was taking Sean and Barbara out to pee. And we have a little fake grass area that they pee on.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I've really got to pee. But then the next thought was, of course I'm not going to do it out here.
Why not?
Because it already smells like dog piss, and human piss is much higher in quantity and much worse in odor.
I didn't think about any of that. I just didn't want to stain the wall that I was banking.
How long has this been going on?
You peed on the house?
How long
Not on
have
the
you been
house.
doing this?
I have a wall that separates me from my neighbor, and I bank it off the wall.
How long has this been happening?
This is awful. You should be ashamed.
I would say
I'm giving you no support.
5 weeks.
Daily?
It's become a, and my family doesn't know.
Well, it's too late.
But hold on, it's not like I'm facing the window.
Every
one
day
cares about
for
that.
5 weeks, you've been peeing outside with the dogs, and you're now just telling
In a little
anyone?
gravel strip?
You've walked past it.
I won't anymore. Never again.
Do you think you have like some like home ring footage or anything that we could pull up on your phone?
No, that's the
Oh, it's a
secret.
blind spot?
It's a blind
Dead
spot.
zone?
Okay, so if you want to break into Link's house, just go until you smell real strong piss and go right in that
It's
window.
not, it seeps through. It's gone. It goes
No, it's
away.
not.
It goes away.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. I haven't smelled it.
You also just said
guarantee
you've been
you I
doing
can
a
smell
bank shot off of a wall. So you've been
it's in the
peeing
wall,
on a
too.
wall. You've been peeing on a wall outside of your house.
And kind of
For
looking
5
over at the
weeks.
neighbor.
Oh my God. You can make eye contact with your neighbor, the one that threw you meat one time?
No, he's the other direction.
It's that side? That's even more compact.
Yeah, that's where.
That's almost inside.
But then listen, when I'm done and they're done, we go in and we just go straight to bed. I don't even have to go to the bathroom.
Hold on, but this is no more than 12 feet from your grill.
No, you're not right. Other side. If you're looking at the house to the right, where the trash cans are. There's trash cans over there. It smells like trash.
Oh, you said other side. The other neighbor was the one in the middle.
The middle.
The meat neighbor was in the middle.
The meat thrower's down below in the middle.
Middle.
The person who can see me when I'm in my shower is on this side, and the person who I can see when I'm peeing with the dogs is on this side.
Yeah, you shouldn't do this. And I think you're
It's my guilty pleasure. I'm guilty, but it's pleasure.
And I think that you're teaching your dogs wrong too, because they need to recognize their piss, not yours. This is really, you've set them back months.
I need to recognize my piss. I'm reinforcing something they're doing.
They go to the same place because they pee there. And now, you probably, in 5 weeks of human piss daily?
Every other day.
Okay, you got 2 little dogs. I would say in 5 weeks, you've done 20 to 24 months of dog piss in terms of volume.
So what? It's a dry
In their
land.
minds, there's a large dog that's been pissing there for 2 years, and that's what they think. They don't process
the mega
this
dog,
stuff.
man.
They don't process.
I'm
this
the
kind of
alpha
thing.
wolf,
They
man.
don't process this.
Jumping buckets of pee. I'm in charge.
I'm never coming to
Unsalted.
your house again.
D.
I'm never coming to your house again. Yeah, unsalted is D.
Lemon. D. D, man.
It's C. It's not D. D is I don't ever want to eat it.
Hot honey. I'm saying C. You're saying what? B.
B.
French onion sun chips. Not my favorite sun chip.
I don't like sun chips anymore.
I like cheddar
There's
and I
so
like
many
garden
things better.
salsa a lot.
I think
but
it's C. It's not
I'm gonna put it at
inedible.
C.
It's not inedible.
All dressed, you put it A. I wanted it S, but we'll leave it there. Truffle. Haven't had it.
Same thing happens halfway through a bag of truffle chips, where you're like, this started great, and now I want to change it up. I think it's B tier. I think it's super solid, but
Yes, with dill pickle.
regular
and hot
salted. Let's get that out of the way.
honey. I think that's going to be
B?
A. That could be A. It's a
There's
standard.
yeah, but A is like, I can't get enough.
All
of
right,
this,
B.
man.
B.
Jalapeno. I would put it at A, but I don't think you would. So let's go with B.
I don't think any argument you're going to make that relates to me ruining my dog's point of view on something is
Okay.
impactful.
Bigger. As soon as your wife watches this, you won't do it anymore. Don't worry.
It's clean.
No, it's not.
Well, it doesn't make anything in the house dirty. It saves water.
You know
I
what?
don't flush.
Let me just text Christy real
Yeah, go ahead and get it out of the way.
While
Here's
she's
the
doing
thing.
that, I looked it up. The normal human urine output per day is 2 liters. So you're taking a 2-liter bottle.
I'm not saving it just to pee in my yard,
I'm
Carney.
saying, in theory,
Yeah.
that's how much you're
You're
pouring
talking
out
2 liters per session?
per day.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah, you don't piss a 2-liter.
I pee 18 times a day.
Are
I'm
you putting it
marked.
in a 2-liter bottle or not?
Oh, in a 2-liter bottle?
Why don't you just pee in a 2-liter bottle all day long and then you just go pour it out there in the gravel at the end of the day? If you feel so
Because
strongly about
then you
it.
miss the thing that I love the most, which is the feeling of freedom of peeing in my own yard. I'm an American.
Yeah, this is not helping. I think if you're gonna pee outside, you got to have a property that justifies it, and you don't have one.
What
I'm
about
sorry,
when you
neither
go
do I.
when you go camping? Where you pee?
What did I just say before that?
I wasn't listening.
You have to have a property that justifies peeing outside.
What about camping though? Go with me.
If you don't have at least 11 trees that have a cumulative height of 200 feet, you cannot pee on your property unless you're in a desert climate.
Well, that's
And at
convenient
point-
that you have that.
I don't have that. You're not listening to me. I don't piss in my yard. The whole point of this is I have a similar type of yard. I've thought about it, but immediately the other part of my brain that tells me not to do stupid things told me not to piss in my yard.
I started to get scared that the bank shot was staining the wall, so I moved to a new location.
I can't believe you're actually pissing on a wall. You're pissing on a structure.
That removes the spatter from the equation.
Yeah, and puts it on a wall.
Yeah.
Well, you're worried about it spattering on what? Some place else on the ground?
My feet. My bare feet.
How about you
I'm about to get in bed.
How about you just hold it and piss inside?
No, what I'm going to do
the
is
other people do.
we've got a low sitting flour container, and I can stand on one side and pee on the other side, and then the spatter hits the back side of the flour pot.
That your wife will then one day put flowers in and out of? And she'd be like, what's that smell? Have you been pissing out here? Yes.
It doesn't smell, man.
I talked about it on the show.
It doesn't smell.
Yes, it does.
Come over. Come over today.
I don't need to.
It doesn't smell, man.
I'll go straight to the spot.
It's so dry there.
I'll go out there with a blindfold.
It's like a
I'll go out there with a blindfold and a water stick thing.
You don't need to divine it.
I'll go right to it.
My dogs don't go up to it and smell it.
Yeah, they're
That
afraid
should tell
to.
you something.
They're afraid to.
Nacho cheese is A level.
Okay, well, let's talk about this because I personally think that Cool Ranch is S tier. I think that's one of the best chips that's ever been made.
I'm not letting you do that unless All Dressed goes up there. So let's put it at A for now. And let's get these other three out of the way before we rigmarole things around.
I mean, personally, I would put nacho cheese and ranch at S, but I would put ranch at double S. But that's
What about
not an
sour
option.
cream and onion, which heretofore,
S tier.
oh yes, we're S tier in it. Salt and cracked pepper.
It's just not enough. There's not enough happening there. It's B. It's good, but it's just not.
I wanted to A it.
There's not
but
enough flavor.
I'm not going to argue with you. Flamin' hot. There's not enough in C. Something's got to move to C. Let's move truffle to C.
That's fine.
And now you can put Flamin' Hot at B.
Yeah. I mean, Flamin' Hot can be Cool Ranch Flamin' Hot together?
Is that what that is?
No.
Well,
but
then
if it was,
it
I'm
ain't.
just saying. Flamin' Hot is good when it's added to something. I just don't think it's all the way at the top.
I feel pretty good about this, but I want to move All Dressed up. You want to move a ranch up, and we're not going to do either.
No, we should. We should have more S tier.
I grew up going to a farm. You pee outside on the farm. That's what you do.
You don't live on a farm.
It gets me back in touch with my roots.
Yeah, you don't live on a farm.
It makes me feel it's convenient.
Now, I have a solution.
You don't have to be as there's a lot of pressure when you're peeing in the house.
You're peeing in gravel, which is, you have
Where should
no
it go?
idea how much is actually being retained. Here's the thing.
Stevie, you don't know how hard it is for us guys to pee in the house.
You have a natural
There's more
area.
spatter than you think.
I know how hard it is for guys to wipe their butts after they poop.
Well, we're not talking about that, are we? Can we handle that?
We
Well,
have okay.
you're using the bidets,
You have a
but
natural
I've heard
area.
horror stories.
It's not on your property, but you have basic access to it.
What?
Isn't there a place where somewhere in your backyard is not somebody else's yard, but is like a natural area?
You talking about an easement?
Like,
No, there's no easement. I own all the way to the wall. I'm insulted.
but there's like a creek or something.
Yeah, that's the other way. Yeah, there's an easement.
Right, exactly. You don't own the creek.
No.
So between you and the creek, isn't
not
there a
insulted.
place where your property ends and there's like a natural area where like bobcats?
Yes. Okay.
Put your little pedestal down there and piss into that. Piss into the wilderness.
What?
Don't piss into the gravel right next to your house.
I think I would have to stand on the wall in order to get it to.
Oh, I thought you were about freedom.
Okay, well, I'm
I
just
thought-
going to say it doesn't really. I texted Christy and let her know what's happening. So when you get home today, just,
She hadn't responded.
Just she hasn't responded. She has notification silence. I pushed through notify anyway.
What
But
did
I
you-
have
can
laid
you tell-
out.
Can you tell us exactly what you said?
This
Yeah.
is a circle of trust here.
Link just told all of us he's been peeing with the dogs in the side yard for 5 weeks.
It's over, man.
Not fair.
We
Steve.
don't even need to talk about it. It's over now.
Not fair.
Never happening again. Check out A Hot Dog is a Sandwich, where you can watch Josh and Nicole as they discuss the world's biggest food debates.
tongue side or on the
No, I'm
inside?
not tonguing the vein deliberately, but like I see the Snickers vein and I think that looks like a really good chocolate bar. It's an attractive part of the chocolate to me.